Guys, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the channel. Remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell so we get notified. Same thing if you're on the podcast platform. Make sure you subscribe. This one hit me pretty good. As you guys have been following me for several years, you've seen that my life has improved quite a bit. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. I go into that on the channel trailer in my video of from Marine Raider to hippie to mentor. But I've done a lot of work on myself and my businesses and my family and my relationships, and it's paid off both spiritually, mentally, physically, and in the bank account. So that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today is the 3 G's of wealthy people. You like that, Mario?
I like that.
Yeah, the 3 G's of wealthy people. And so a little bit of backstory here. I was in Boca with my friends from Core Med. And Sid Gordon, took me to one of his mentors, one of his house. We went to go have a coffee and hang out on the beach and just shoot the shit a little bit. They're telling me, this one guy is telling me how he lost, I don't know, I want to say like $40 million in 6 weeks. Like basically his whole life went from 40 million to zero within a few weeks. And he's just saying it so nonchalantly. And, I was just sitting there with my mouth open going, I can't even imagine in 6 weeks losing $40 million, just disappearing. Because I'm sure you've got some 7-figure bills that are coming up as well. Anyways, and he basically says, hard times fade, hard men don't. And I was like, wow. Over a period of time, I started to notice a trend with extremely wealthy people. And a lot of people don't really see this because they don't interact with people. I mean, how many millionaires or billionaires do you shoot the shit with or hang out with, right? But as I have, purposely, your network is your net worth. So as I purposely started to choose to look at mentors in a different way and look at friends in a different way and be very selective of who I spend my time with and who I communicate with and the things that I discuss with them, these are the 3 G's of wealthy people. And what's great about the 3 G's is you don't have to be wealthy to utilize them. And I think that's what's so cool is because you can start creating this mindset now and then life kind of unfolds for you. And the first one is this, being grateful. These guys are extremely grateful. They're extremely grateful for their relationships. They're extremely grateful for what they have in their life, the opportunities that have been, even though they've worked hard, even though they've made their money, even though they've done all the things they've done, they're just grateful to, God, their family, the universe for bestowing them the opportunities that they had, even though they've worked for it, right? They're grateful for the people around them. I mean, like they were just sitting there, like as we're sitting there having a coffee on the beach at this mansion, they're just grateful to share information with John and I and shoot the shit. It's something that is said a lot, but how many times do you really sit back, you're having a hard day and you go, you know what? I'm not going to focus on that. Let me focus on the 3 things that I'm grateful for right now. Like life can be hard, life can be difficult. I get that. It is for everyone, even at all different levels. My job here is literally just to take shots to the face. And if there's a problem, if there's a fire, it's my responsibility to solve it. Whether it's an employee problem, a money problem, a customer problem, it doesn't really matter what it is. Infrastructure problem. So I deal with problems all day. So it can get overwhelming and our life can get overwhelming. But when we stop and go, you know what? My health is great. My kids are great. My family's great. I've got money in the bank. My bills are paid. Everything's, we're good. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the day is sunny. It's a sunny, warm day. Holy shit. What a beautiful day. So it just changes your perspective just a little bit. The second thing, the second G is going to be giving. Man, these guys are extremely giving. And I know I'm going to get hate for this. But again, think about the people that you associate with. And if you don't associate with wealthy people, when you do come in contact with them, don't ask for something from them. Just try to gain their information. Talk to them. And it's amazing that they are so giving of their energy, their time, and their money in the ways that they want to. Like this one particular individual sponsors something like, I don't know, 15 families in a wrestling camp every year. So he takes them on trips, he pays for all their wrestling stuff, and he just sponsors 15 families a year, and that's how he gives back, right? Maybe it's a nonprofit organization. Like we're big fans around here. We're big fans of St. Jude's. So every year, we donate a dollar of our product to every sale to St. Jude's. We do fundraisers for them. So to each their own. But they're very giving of their information. They're very giving of their time. They're very giving of their energy. I could sit around this table and ask pretty much any question I wanted in regards to life, business, making money, relationships, managing things, managing stress. And they would literally roll out the red carpet for me and tell me, hey, look, Nick, this is how we did it. This is how we did it. And you can run the same play if you want. But you just don't find that. And I think the reason why is they have really nothing to lose. Like, you're not going to steal. You're not going to really take anything from them. Like, what are you going to do? They've got it. But again, you can do that now. You can apply those same methodology now. So first one being the first G, grateful. Second one, giving, very giving of their time, energy, money, etc. The third G, and this is probably one of the biggest ones, is growth. These individuals are addicted to growth, which happens to be one of our core values here. Like, we are addicted to growth. And when I became addicted to growth and just learning and letting my ego and my pride, and just realize that even in my 40s, I don't know shit. And the older I get, the more I realize I don't know. So the more that I'm leaning into this, like this forever student, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's business, whether it's leading people in leadership, making money, being a CEO, being a husband, being a father, I'm still in this just student status where I am here, I'm leaning in, I got my freaking pen, I got my notebook, and I'm leaning in, and I want to draw information because any little thing that I can do to make myself better. This is a gateway for a very happy life. The 3 G's of wealthy people doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to be grateful. It doesn't cost anything to give, and it doesn't cost anything to grow. But you know why? Because this freaking YouTube video for you is free. So if you take one little bit of a nugget of information, then you just got some growth for free. It wasn't free to me because I got to pay this guy, I got to pay for the equipment, whatnot. But for you, it's free. And there's so many other YouTube videos out there. There's so many ebooks and free stuff that people are giving away value for just nothing. But you have to be the one that's sitting there with your pen and your notebook going, I'm going to write this shit down. I'm going to lean in. I'm going to start adapting these into my life. You have to have this growth mindset. And these people that are in these seats that we want to be in, that you want to be in, they're living this, right? And the reality is it takes $0 to be grateful. It takes $0 to give. It takes $0 to have a growth mindset. So ladies and gentlemen, those are the 3 G's of wealthy people that you can adapt today. And I hope that you do, because when I did, man, it was the on-ramp to a much happier and better life. You guys know what the deal. Give me a comment below. Are you adapting these? How are you adapting them? How are you struggle with them? What's the ones that you struggle with? Let me know. I'd love to help. Other than that, you guys know the deal. Never quit, never surrender. We always keep moving forward. Peace.